everybody, this is my second video in the bug bounty series on this channel, and in this video we are going to look at recon. Now many of you were asking for it, and I have seen lots of people in the community getting stuck on recon at the beginning, and when they don't get anything from it, they just leave the program and switch to another, and does the same thing there too, which may lead to not finding any bugs for 2 or 3 or 6 months. Okay, so let's begin. So first of all, we are going to see what is recon. Now reconnaissance, aka recon, is also defined as exploration of an area to gain more information on the target. Now there are mainly two types of recon: passive recon and active recon. Now passive recon is where we gather information on the target passively without directly interacting with the target. For example, like gathering URLs from Wayback Machine, or gathering ASN details, or also gathering subdomain passively. This all things comes in passive recon, where we use third-party service to gain information. Now in active recon, we directly interact with the target, like performing various fuzzing techniques, scanning, or using any tools to interact with the target. For example, like port scanning, directed brute forcing, this all things comes in active recon. Okay, so this question is important one. Why do we do recon? Now I have seen lots of big bug bounty hunters who doesn't do recon or do minimal recon, and still they find lots of bugs, even critical bugs. One of them you may know very well is Genset. So again the question is recon essential? Well, that depends on your experience in web pen testing. Because finding web vulnerability is not that simple, and when it comes to bug bounty, you are competing against both security team of the company and also against the thousands of other people who are taking part in the program. For that reason, it is very important to think critical and different than others, going deeper into the web application and finding those hidden loopholes and hidden features which are missed by lots of people will help you to find more valid bugs. And sometimes it can also lead to easy. Okay, so now we will see when should we perform recon. Now this totally depends on the scope of the program. Is it a small scope, a medium scope, or a large scope? Harsh Bothra has a great talk on it. You should definitely check it out. And other factor is how well you know the target application. Okay. For example, if you know web application, suppose some shopping website that you use on regular basis, then you might already know the functionalities and how web application works. In that case, you can directly start performing recon to increase your attack surface. But if that's not the case, then you might have to approach the web application as a normal user and get to know the every possible functionality of the site. Okay, you can check out my previous video for this. Link I will share in the description too. Okay, so coming back to the conclusion, you should do recon when you are done with understanding the main app and how it behaves and also how it works. This will also help you to identify, like doing subdomain enumeration. You can know which subdomain is used for what purpose and where, rather than just doing sub enumeration and starting from any sub domain cluelessly. Okay. So last but not least, how to do recon. Now this one is interesting because there is no right or wrong way to do recon, because it is so large that lots of books can be written on this topic. But here I will mention few of major ones that we do while doing bug bounties. Okay, and also you need to keep in mind that carefully read the program policy, so you don't go out of boundary. For example, like it is mentioned that do not do any fuzzing or port scanning, so don't do it, or else it might lead you to banned from the program. Okay, so here are some major recon processes that we do while doing bug bounties. So for example, like ASN, CIDR discovery, then subdomain enumeration, port scanning, directory brute forcing, technology discovery, gathering endpoint actively or passively. For example, like while crawling, or doing passively like fetching URLs from Webpack or OTX or Common Crawl and etc. services, third party. And also doing recon using Google Docs, GitHub Docs or Shodan Docs, and also JS file recon and data storage bucket enumeration, like for example S3 buckets, Google buckets, enumerating for those things. Okay, so actually I'm not thinking to explain these all in detail, because there are lots of video available on YouTube already. Like for example, Jay Hedix already cover all these topics, so you should definitely check it out. So let me give you an full path how you may be able to learn full recon. So first go to this link, go to this talk given by Jason Hedix in NahamCom, Bug Bounty Hunter Methodology 4.0 Recon Edition. Watch whole video, then watch this one, talk given by Harsh Bothra, scope based recon. Okay, first watch this, then this, and at the last, if you get time, watch all these videos on Nahamsek's channel, because many pro hunters have given their recon tips and advices. Okay, so first this, then this, and this, and you will be almost get done with the recon. So this was a short video on recon. If you guys want a detailed video on these topics, then let me know in the comment and I will think on making those videos. So also let me know any suggestions and feedbacks in the comment, and I will meet you in the next video. Thank you.